Good morning. So, a bit of a lesson for you. So, lollies and lessons, and it's to do with nutrition, and especially if you're new to healthy eating, or let's say healthy eating in a proper way, a proper approach. There's a simplified way you can go about things. So what I mean by this is you don't have to overcomplicate things. It can be far easier. So the lesson from the lolly is my little boy loves his lollies, as I'm guessing most kids do. And anyway, when you think about store-bought lollies, you tend to find that they're full of sugar and they're not as good. So a solution can be getting your own mold and making them yourself. So we created literally water ones, which surprisingly went down a treat. So obviously 0 calories there, and then like a no added sugar blackcurrant juice, and again really tasty, hardly any calories and not too high in sugar. So it's a healthier option, and it's the next sort of best thing. So how can you apply that to your nutrition? Let's say normally for your lunch you're having a sandwich, and let's say it's white bread, let's say you put lots of butter on, and let's say it's a chicken sandwich. Happy days. So what's the next easiest alternative option you could have? So it could be that you have brown bread. It could be that you add a little bit of lettuce or some kind of vegetable to that, so it's a little bit better than what you've currently or recently been having. Breakfast cereal, let's say you're having Pop-Tarts. That's a bad example because again that's probably one of the worst things you could have, but anyway, high in sugar obviously. It could be a slice of toast with a little bit of jam on. That's going to be better for you. Let's say you're having Frosties, you swap them for cornflakes. Again, it's an easier next step compared to going straight from that kind of cereal all the way to maybe chicken with some nuts. That's too far, that's too big of a step, and it'll be too far out of your comfort zone, where maybe you could say, actually, do you know what, I'm going to stick to it because I'm all or nothing. But the likelihood is you're going to get to the nothing part very soon. So always think you don't have to jump to the extreme. That's the problem for most people. They go from one spectrum all the way to the other, and it becomes overwhelming. It just becomes far too unrealistic. So have a think about this. What's the easiest next step that you can make today to make your life a little bit more easier in your health, fitness, wellness, exercise, etc., etc.? What's that next step? Have a think about that and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.